Big up, people. Big up. It's Christmas time, so it's the annual Christmas show. And tonight we talk about just about anything. It will be mainly football, but we're also going to talk about whatever everybody's doing at Christmas. Anybody can talk about whatever they want. And of course, we have tonight, of course, Shane. How are you doing, my friend?
All good, man. All good. Looking forward to this. My first ever Christmas stream. My first Christmas on YouTube, actually. But your first Christmas stream. Pleasure to be invited, especially when I haven't been around these streets that long and I get invited on the likes of your show and that. It's a privilege. But yeah, big day today. I was out getting all the last minute bits of food and the cylinders of gas and stuff like that, just in case. I'll be cooking for 12 people on Christmas Day, so need to make sure I have everything. You know what I mean? Don't want my mother with the head over the shoulder, making sure everything's done properly. No, but listen, delighted to be here. Big up to all the people that just came over from Leeds and all the people that were here already. Big up to Mama Flossie, my first time sharing the screen with her. Absolute privilege. And Kenny and yourself, of course.
Yeah, of course. And of course, we have, without a doubt, the best moderator out there, one of my chief mods. And Mama is the managing director of moderation. Mama, how you doing? Been a long while.
Well, I wouldn't put it that way, but there we go. Thank you for that intro, Jez. Much appreciated.
No, it's always a pleasure. Kenny, mate, how are we doing, buddy?
So all good. I've only got to do one thing tomorrow. Just get one last present. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Go into town. I'm just make sure I've been given instructions to get one more thing. So that's about right. And then I'm just gonna. Like I said, obviously watch Arsenal, against Brighton, and then go away for a few days and come back for the Villa game. But yeah, I'm gonna just put my feet up. I don't think there's going to be many podcasts over Christmas, so it'll be time to get a bit of rest, reintroduce myself to my family, and if there's any football on, I'd just have it in the background. But yeah. It's only Arsenal results I'm interested in, but there is a massive game, man, with Frosty on Boxing Day involving your club and Man United, the two Uniteds. So that'd be
true. That is true.
I don't know if we could win that one. I just don't know, because you don't know what Man United's going to turn up, do you?
Yeah, definitely. Especially when you get them on TV, they tend to raise their game when they're on TV.
Yeah.
It does seem that way, doesn't it? Big up to Lee. Big up Lee. And David, Jez, are you buying a new Lambo for Christmas? Christ, I wish. Jesus, that's way out of my league, mate. I might be able to get a corgi toy one, but certainly won't be a real one. I couldn't even afford the badge. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's all right having a car like that, but it's the maintenance that costs you and breaks you. But hey, anyway, let's get into this. Let's start off. I'll start with you, Kenny. Yeah, we got a game tonight. Carrier Bag Cup, as I like to call it. We're at home to Crystal Palace. How do you think it's going to go, Ken?
You know what? Depends how we turn up. Because if I was Crystal Palace, I'll forget what happened at Ellen Road, and I'll have a go at us because we're not playing that well. We're playing a bit slowly. A lot of players are look like they're carrying injuries. Plus, you've got a few new players trying to make an impression. It's going to be a hard game. If we start quickly and take the way we went for Palace, we just lit up a cigar and enjoy ourselves. But Arsenal, it's only going to be. I reckon it's going to be 2-1. But I won't say who to, because I just think Crystal Palace is going to be different from what they were when we played them in the league. But you can never rule out Arsenal just coming out of traps and giving Crystal Palace a good going over. I'm hearing rumours that they're thinking of starting Jesus tonight. Unconfirmed.
True. Yeah, I mean, it seems to... Hang on, sorry, mate. I was just trying to resend the thing to Aaron. It keeps failing to send. I don't know why.
Do you want me to send it to him, Jez?
Sorry?
Do you want me to send it to him?
Yeah, if you could. I don't know why. It keeps failing. It keeps failing, man. Anyway, sorry about that. Mama.
Hello.
We've got a busy schedule, Christmas time, football-wise, games, God knows when. Kenny hates it. Boxing Day schedules, 27th Arsenal got Brighton, you've got Man United. How do you think it's going to go for you lot, Mama?
I don't know, because we're carrying a few injuries. Is it at home or away? I can't remember.
I think you're home, aren't you? You home?
I swear, I can't remember. If we're at home, we've got a good chance.
Yeah, St. James's. Oh, difficult.
No, it's Old Trafford.
Old Trafford.
Old Trafford. Sorry, the Newcastle. Yeah, it's Old Trafford. Yeah.
But it's just, I mean, Big Joe hasn't played for a couple of games, so he might come out for this game. But we've got a few injuries, and it's just a little bit worrying. Our form is a bit hit-y-miss, and I don't know. It's a worry for me. It's a worry, because I've seen we play better, but to be fair, I've supported them for that long. I've seen them play a hell of a lot worse.
Yeah.
So I think we could win, but if Man United turn up, but then they don't have Bruno, who seems to be the only one on that team who gives his all. I think maybe I would take a draw at Old Trafford, but I would prefer the win. Let's put it that way.
Of course. I mean, I know a couple of guys I drink with, actually, they're brothers. They're from Geordie land, and they're going back up to Newcastle. They've got obviously family there. They're going back up to Newcastle for the Christmas, and they're going to the game, and they're going to Old Trafford. So fair play to them.
Fair play.
So they got a bit busy weekend coming up. Here's Lee. Let me just bring Lee in. Be up, Lee. Thanks for the raid, mate.
Good evening.
Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. As you can see, Mama and I have made.
We've made the effort. Come on, man.
I don't like Christmas. Sorry to be a Scrooge, but I can't stand Christmas.
It's a laugh.
I can't stand it.
Good giggle. I'll start with you, Lee, and then I'm going to come to Shano. Same question, actually, if I can see it. Where has it gone? I've lost the bloody question now. Basically, it was David was saying, managers showing cracks. It's all going a little bit Pete-on. What do you reckon, Lee?
Sorry, say it again. The what? The manager?
Arteta's starting to show a few cracks.
Yeah, basically.
He's been winging it for 6 years.
Yeah.
Well, we know, yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, he's had a few slips recently. Oh, we had to risk this player. We had to risk that player. Yeah, but apparently I'm hearing tonight from my chat. I don't know if it's true. We'll find out. Nkapia is now injured. So, listen, it's what it is, isn't it? So we'll find out. Yeah, and end of the day, he better win this game tonight, because he can sit there and give it all the waffle all he likes. Yeah, the reality is we're nearly 2,000 days without a trophy. We've seen every other team in the Big Six in that time win a trophy. We've seen Newcastle win a trophy. We've seen Palace win a trophy. Yeah, even Tottenham have won a trophy.
United.
Like, what are we doing? Oh, we're top of the league. We're top of the Champions League group. Who cares? Yeah, will we be there at the end of the season on the last whistle of the season? No. If we are, cool, fairs. Yeah, but until he does it, I won't believe it. Yeah, because we've got 6 years worth of window, knowing that he can't do it. Yeah, and all we're getting is, excuse about injury this and injury that. Yeah, round and round we go, stuck in a circle of crap. And it's boring to me. Yeah, it's so boring. Every single season's the same thing. Yeah, we do these little runs. Yeah, so it looks good on paper. Oh, we're top of the league at Christmas. The league ain't won at Christmas. Oh, but he's unbeaten in 10, or he's won 10 straight games, or he's done this, or we're unbeaten for 3 years against a Big Six team. Nobody cares, mate. Are you holding a trophy at the end of the season? If not, there's the door. Yeah, but I think the pressure's getting to him now. Yeah, he seems a bit more rattled in press conferences, even.
Yep.
But I don't know. Maybe he knows he's under pressure. We're seeing it. Because I think if you don't win anything, they'll bin him.
True, absolutely, mate, absolutely. But we've been saying this for so long. Shano, you've been watching what's been going on as well. Great stuff on your channel. But there are the cracks are showing again. And the thing is, Shane, right? It always seems with Arsenal to be at Christmas, and I just don't get it. What is it with Arsenal and Christmas? And this goes back a long way, right? It's not just now. This goes back to beyond Wenger's day. What is it? Are we allergic to bloody Christmas or something, or what? What are we doing here?
I think it has a lot to do with the fan base. I think we get so over the top with everything all the time. So it's always won when we're top of the league and everything's perfect and everything's, you know what I mean? We don't have the same standards of a Liverpool where we go, well, it's not won until it's won, or even a City now or a Chelsea. It's not won until it's won. We celebrate everything that you shouldn't be celebrating. I've never heard the term said in a positive way as an achievement that we're competing until Arteta. I've never heard that before. We're competing like it's an achievement. We're competing. And I'm with Liam, and I'm sick and tired of it. I really am sick and tired of it at this stage because, you know, I watched Canton this morning chew out one of his minions because your man said, "Oh, I'm quite worried. I think we're falling apart this season." Called him entitled and how dare you and all this sort of this nonsense. Like this is my issue with them, right? They big us up like we're the best team in the world. They say we're a top team. We have the best manager. We have all the best players. We have the best fans. We have the best this. But when you try and hold them to those standards, they go ballistic. How dare you? I had your man Creatine Dan say, "Oh, I can't believe I can't take Shane serious because he said that if Arteta won the league, he'd only give him another year." What are we doing here? I thought that was a compliment. I thought I was being kind saying that. You know what I mean? Like what? How can they big us up like a Real Madrid, but then say, "Oh, well, if he wins the league, what does he get? Tenure?" I don't understand it. There's two things that they like to say. That we're about to get relegated under Emery. It was all hell. Everything was falling apart. The club was in bits, and he came out of the mist and he declared, "I will save you, Arsenal," and he brought us up to these heights that we've never been to before. Well, if he's brought us to a big club status, then I want big club standards, because you can't have it both ways. Either we're a big club, like you say he has made us, or else he hasn't made us a big club. If we're going to be, as View says, if we're going to be QPR standards and we're going to just be along for the journey, along for the ride, fine. Well, then they get the Cronkies to come out and tell us that. Stop charging fucking 150 quid a ticket. Stop bringing out new merch every month and charge QPR prices. Because I'm sick and tired of them making us out that he has saved the day and he's made us this big club. And then I thought giving him another year was good. Two trophies in 7 years. He should be glad to get another year, even if he wins the league. Look at Liverpool. Most of their fans want slot out. I want those standards. I want the standards of a Real Madrid and a Liverpool. If we win the league, great, good, you get another year. But if we start slowly next year, you're under pressure, mate. Because that's what I want. That's the problem. And you've said it before, Jez. Every time Arsenal win something or have a good period, we never back it up. Through our history, we never back it up. We always get slack and go, well, this is it now. We're sorted. And then we start to lose again. So I want the big standards. This manager has spent more in 6 years than every one of our managers combined in history. And they want to say that we should be privileged to be where we are. I'm so sick and tired of it. These people make up standards and stats and all, like Lee said, oh, with the most points in a calendar year. Who cares? What a ridiculous thing. And we wouldn't have to make up these things if we were winning. We just go, oh, well, we won the league. Oh, well, we won the Champions League. We're the best. It's sad that they have to come up with them. And when they're scrambling around for them, do they not think, why do I have to do this? Why do I have to keep coming up with silly stats? Because we have nothing else to say. So for these people to come out, what will his legacy be if he was to leave at the end of the season with no trophy? He'd go down as the first ever checkbook manager to not win stuff. That's it. Or if Chelsea catch us, he will be the man that was in charge while Chelsea closed us down and broke a record that stood for over 100 years where we're the third most successful club in England. So for me, I'm sick of it. He either delivers, and if he delivers a Champions League or league, he gets one more year and he counts himself lucky. And I don't mean to come in steaming. It's just that I'm so sick and tired of it. That Canton thing annoyed me this morning. These people are out there. You have Semi saying that Odegaard was exceptional and scintillating against Everton. It's ridiculous, man. The standards that this club is being held to. And Lee said it perfectly, and I'll finish on this. Lee said it absolutely perfectly, and it's because of these sycophants in the press conferences. He is like a Roman. He's like a Roman emperor. He has all these people around him that tell him he's a god, and he's starting to believe it now. You know what I mean? He's really starting to believe that he's his own legend. But Lee said it perfectly, that because of these guys, he's a manager with the reputation of a prime Jose Mourinho, but with the CV of a Big Sam. And that's what we're left with here. After all this money spent and either deliver or get out, man. So it's win-win for us at the end of the season. We either win something big or he's out. So we win at the end of the season. But yeah, sorry to go off on one. Just today was
carry on.
This morning watching these guys, man. I'm so sick and tired of it.
No, carry on, man. Carry on. I'm just trying to big up Lawrence, man. Thank you for your super chat. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Who remembers who finishes top of the Champions League group phase if they don't go on to win it? That is a good point. Good point. Kenny, what do you think on that? I'm just trying to add Marie in, but somehow I can't do it. I don't know why. What's going on? I don't know. Don't know. I should be able to get 10 people in here. Anybody got a clue? What's happening here?
Oh, it's not letting someone in, isn't it?
No, it won't let Marie in.
I don't know.
I don't understand why.
StreamYard stinker and hooked, man.
Yeah, StreamYard had a stinker earlier. That's why I was late. Because I went late on my show because it wouldn't find my camera.
Well, I paid for allowed to have 9 guests. So why can't I do it? I don't understand.
That's a bit weird, man.
See, I got some email about a new advanced version, which was like double the amount.
Yeah, like $88 or some bullshit.
Yeah, for AI clips and all this stuff. Get the
yeah. I don't know. This is annoying. Anyway, Kenny, sorry. Well, I'll try and work.
I'll look myself out. You know, look, the Champions League is going to be a long tournament where if you peak early, 9 out of 10 teams. Liverpool were the best team by this time last year in Europe. Ran away with the league, unlike us. Top of the table. They only lost 1 game, and that was against PSV. But they were smashing sides by this time. Did they go and win the Champions League? No, they didn't, because when it came to the second after the season, especially when it got into the knockout stages, the European teams were stronger. Inter Milan was strong. Got to the final. Bayern Munich was strong. Got the semis. It's one of those things where you can't underestimate how fresh our European counterparts are going to be in the second half of the Champions League. That's why I've always been against the Christmas program. I think if you're playing that many games in at Christmas, and then you've got the FA Cup, and then if you're still in the League Cup, you've got those games, and then you've got another group of games, because we've got a full set of cup games. What the Premier League does, they have a big midweek program, then another group of games. I think it's madness, because what's going to happen is that when it gets to the Champions League, the better sides will struggle. They'll go out either of the semi-finals, which will be good for an English team this year, or the quarterfinals, because they've just got nothing left. Because they're probably going for the championships, or sort of top 4 of the Premier League. The game is too fast now for English clubs to do well in Europe. If an English club wins it this year, it'll be the best achievement of all time for any of them, especially with the program we got this year.
That's fact. That is fact. Mama, it's got to be. I mean, yeah, I think I've spoken to you once since. I know you've been in the chat on occasion, but when you guys won that cup last year,
yeah,
I mean that was something, wasn't it? I mean, I was epic. I was supporting Newcastle. I won't lie. They're pretty my second favourite team, Newcastle. I don't know what it is. I just love the city. They're a great club. Massive history. Done Arsenal over a few times. We all know that back in the day. And since, of course, I mean, I had to support Newcastle, man, because you kicked us out, right? But it was an amazing experience. Thing is, how do you think Newcastle will progress this year?
That's a hard one. We're too hitty-missy this season when compared to like last year and the year before. We seem to play really well, and then there's a massive drop-off, and we'll get like pathetic results, and everybody starts. They want Eddie Howe out, and they want Bruno Guimaraes sold, and all this sort of thing. And then you've got them where they're saying it's because we haven't got Alexander Isak. that it's his fault that we're not winning. Well, it can't be his fault. He's not our player anymore, so you can't say that. You just can't say that. I don't know sort of where we are this season. We're doing well in the Carabao Cup again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as the whole does. It's, I mean, that win was just one of the best things ever. I mean, the whole city, everybody was there. It was just tremendous. The drop off from that, I thought it might help with kick on, but I think we're struggling with the fact that we're in Europe and we don't have a big team. We don't have much depth. Like Arsenal, you seem to have like another player who can come out, and you mightn't be as good as a player who's the first teamer, but they can come out and stand their ground sort of thing. I don't think we have that at Newcastle yet. I really don't. I don't know where we are. If I'm totally honest, I really don't.
No,
it's disheartening because
oh, sorry.
You would think that, oh, well, we're getting new owners and all this sort of thing and all this money. Yeah, it's their money. It's not ours. We don't have any money. We're hampered by PSR. I mean, we had to sell Elliot Anderson to Forest just to break even. And now look at where he is and what he's doing in the world. And his brother wants him. You know, he could have been our player. I just think we're limping along at the moment. That's how I would put we're limping.
Fact. Yeah. Here's a question then. Here's a question for you, Mr. Gunner. Return to tradition 4454. Liga is a La Liga hype merchant. I don't think so. I don't think so. Jezza, do you agree with his assessment of La Liga being better than the English game, which was more heritage than any other country in the world? Well, the thing is, I can't comment because I don't watch it.
Yeah,
right?
Neither does Ejez. So there we go. That's the end of that.
Heritage has nothing to do with what's happening now either.
Neither does Ejez. Yeah, and if you want to talk about heritage, go and have a look at which nation around the world, has the most European trophies. Oh, it's the La Liga one. It's the Spanish nation. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So how's that for heritage, mate?
They won the first 5, Lee.
Yeah, mate. Real Madrid have got the same amount as all the clubs in the Premier League combined.
Yeah, they won the first 5. That's heritage.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They've done a 3-peat, 5-peat. They've done fucking all. Yeah, Sevilla. Yeah, Villarreal. We could keep going on. Like, these men don't watch this league. Yeah, cool. I don't care if you like the league or not. I do. Yeah, I was watching Elche smash Vallecano the other day. I was watching Betis the other night. And what a game that was. Yeah, Bilbao Espanyol last night. If they don't like it, I don't care, bro. If you want to watch the Premier League, watch the Premier League. I don't really want to watch it. It's boring.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Here he is. Old Santa's turned up.
Ho, ho. Bringing cheer throughout the year, isn't it?
Yeah, mate.
Cheery me.
Hi again, Aaron.
How you doing, my girl?
All right, Pat. All right.
For some reason, StreamYard is blocking. Just looking here in the settings, it's blocking anybody that hasn't got a camera on. So I do apologize.
Okay.
And I don't know why, because I've just looked at it and it says there's no restriction on it on my guests. But it won't let me. Aaron's just jumped in, so that proves the point that I can have 6 people. So I do not know why.
If you pay for it, I think you can have up to 10, I think, can't you? Anyway, if you pay for the standard one. Yeah, I'm sure you get up to 10.
Yeah, that's what I pay for. I pay that I can have up to 9 guests at a time. But for some, because you jumped in, it's not a problem. But Marie's there with her camera off. We talked about it and won't let me bring her in. I don't understand why.
Could she not put the camera on and just block her camera with like a bit of tape or something like that? If she doesn't want to show her face, couldn't you sort of trick it that way? So she can come on with her camera on as such, just cover it up.
Bring her in with the camera on, and then once she's in the stream, switch it off. That might work.
Yeah, put a bit of tape over the screen or something. I think that might be the winner.
Yeah, maybe do what Mama said. Bring her in, with the camera on, and then just as soon as she's in, bang, turn the camera off.
I can try that.
That should work, because if I turn mine off, will it keep me in? No, it don't.
Oh, really?
No, that ain't going to work.
Oh, it don't.
No,
Everyone,
everyone, you can join the stream, but
it's because it's on that setting, Jez. You have a setting that they leave the stream. It doesn't go camera off. That's what it is. Because if someone turns the camera off,
but audio only.
Let me open my stream.
yeah. You see, that's the problem. There is a setting somewhere that let me see if I can find it.
Have a look. Camera. No.
Yeah, you see, because if someone turns their camera off on mine, it just puts up their icon. Where if I do it here, it throws me out. You see, so there's a setting somewhere. I'm not sure where it is though.
Yeah, I don't know where it is. Guests. No, there's no banned guests. Guests can stream it to their own destinations. Guests can see viewer comments, sound. Guests must authenticate. No, don't need that. It's not ticked. Nothing to do with green room. Layouts.
Might be in layout.
No, nothing to do with that one either. Visual effects. No, it's nothing to do with it. I don't know.
I'll have a look in one of mine.
What's this? If you go into normal settings, Jez, into general, there is something called audio avatars. I've got mine clicked, and when you go onto the question mark, it says show an avatar when a user's camera is off. Uncheck if you want you to be completely hidden when their camera is off. It's that one. So you need to go into settings, general, and then audio avatars. You need to have that clicked. I think you might have yours unclicked.
It was unclipped, so I've now got it on. I've now got it
on. That's the one. There you go.
But I still can't add her.
See, so when I go now, I don't leave the stream, you see? So we've got someone on the left-hand side with no camera on.
I'll tell you, it might be.
That's what it is.
Here we go.
Yeah. So someone's joined directly under you. And I know that definitely has worked for that. Because like I said, when I remove my camera, look, my avatar comes up rather than removing me from the screen.
So that must be Marie there.
Yeah.
Oh, that is Marie. That is Marie.
Yeah. Sorted. Okay. I'm good for something, Jez, I guess.
Hey, big man. Hey, I'll tell you what, you deserve a Christmas drink, my friend. Aaron.
I'll have one.
Aaron.
If you insist.
Cheers, man. Cheers. I'm gonna ask you this one, mate. Right?
Yes.
About the Arsenal. Right. You go to the games, you see it like Kenny Ken does. What's your impression be when you're there? The atmosphere. Tell me, the atmosphere. Are you happy with what you're seeing, mate?
No, I mean, for the atmosphere, I'll start on. Unless it's a big game and a big game in which we've started well, I think the atmosphere can be good. Like the Bayern, I thought the atmosphere was good there. There's a lot of games this season where we've been right on it from the start. However, Jez, there's been probably the vast majority of games where it's been very flat. And obviously, the thing is, the football in which we're watching is dictating that. Now, you can go back to the 22-23 season, where the atmosphere was probably under Arteta 100% at its best. Now, that was also because we were starting games properly. We were blowing some teams away after 10 minutes. Or if we weren't scoring the goal, Jez, the intent was there. We were going at teams straight from the off. So, that does pick the crowd up, when you're watching an attacking team and you're going for it. What we're seeing here at the minute, Jez, is a lot of the fans aren't really up for these bottom to middle to slightly middle to top games, unless they're the the Manchester Cities, the Liverpools. People ain't really getting up for it. And what we're watching, Jez, as well, the way we're boring these fans to death, boring fans like me to death, it's hard to get into the game when you've come to the game, you've travelled, it might be late, it might be this, it might be that. And okay, there are all these little factors, shouldn't matter. However, when you're then being bored stiff while watching absolute crap and sideways, backwards passing on the field, it's very hard to get into it. Sometimes I've sat there, I've gone in a really good mood and thought, right, here we go, come on, boys. And I've watched 5 minutes of Arsenal and I've just slumped in my seat. You know what I mean? It's almost sort of takes that oomph away from you. And that's sort of by design with the way we're watching, with the football that we're watching. It's meh, with lack of a better word for it, Jez, And I think that's definitely adding to the lack of atmosphere. And Shane was next to me in one of the games v Brentford. It was hard to get into it, Shane, wasn't it? You're happy, you're buzzing, you're there, and then after watching the game, it flattens you, and it's really hard to get into. It's for one of that. I also think in terms of what I see from Arsenal, Jez, in terms of performance-wise, in terms of where we are. Look, would I have took this at the start of the season, being 2 points clear at Christmas? Yes. I would have taken that. However, you can't negate the context, as everyone else loves to say, of what we've watched in the 17 games that we've seen so far. And that is largely, in probably 15 of them, we've been absolutely diabolical, really. We've got over the line against crap teams like Wolves. We fell over the line in certain games. We've got ball draws. We've let wins go. We've not really played well in a full 90 minutes at all in the season. And that's what we were sort of saying. When you've got all of these fans away with the fairies, Jez, panel, chat, going, oh, yeah, this is the best we've ever seen. This is the greatest. We're creating a dynasty. They're counting trophy 2, trophy 3, trophy 4 before we've actually won the first one. All we were saying is calm down. It's 15 games in. It's 10 games in. It's this and all that. And look what's happening. This is the first time we've won back-to-back league games in 2 months, by the way, Jez.
Yeah.
Last time was 26th. Last time was 26th against Crystal Palace and then Burnley away on early November. That's 2 months ago. That's many match days ago. It's the first time we've won 2 games. Everyone has been drop points, win, drop points, win. That's not champions winning form. And do you know what? You can almost get away from that if we were playing good. We haven't been. We've been playing crap and not getting the results. You know, we've been keeping pace with Manchester City, but colour me not confident whatsoever. You know, you're looking at a team that know how to get the job done. You're looking at a team that actually improve in the second half of the season. Arsenal don't. You're looking at a team, all right, it might not be the Centurions or the treble winning side of Man City, but they're no mugs. People seem to forget that. They've still got Haaland. They've still got Guardiola's. They've got an improving Doku. They've got, what's his name? Cherky, who's playing out of his skin.
Foden.
Absolutely out of his skin. Yeah, Foden's always still going to be there or thereabouts.
My ball of Savio. You can't forget Savio, mate.
Yeah, I mean, sorry about that, Lee. You know, I know you love a bit of Savio and you'll die on that hill.
He's playing all right, man. He's playing all right when he comes on.
Yeah, but you know, we've got a right to be cautious, and that's exactly where I'm at. I'm cautious. Arsenal Football Club in the 17 Premier League games, albeit at the top of the league, and I'll wrap with this. Albeit top of the Premier League after 17 games, have given me absolutely no confidence that we can go on in the next 21 and put a winning run together. They just haven't. And that Wolves game, by the way, was probably the most unconvincing win of a title leader you've probably ever seen in the Premier League's inception. We're winning, and it's actually given me less confidence about the team. So
wasn't a Champions win, Aaron? Like the top Gooners was telling us. That's
a Champions win. Yeah, that weren't a Champions win. That was a shit win. It was a win nonetheless.
Don't worry, man. Semenyo is coming to Arsenal.
Yeah,
even though every single journalist that they claim is a Elite One, Tier 1 has linked him to every single top 6 club apart from Arsenal.
Yeah,
they said all these other clubs. Yeah, mate, they've all Sammy Mockbell. Yeah, Fabrizio, David Ornstein, all these other clubs. The only one that's not linked to him, from their words, is Arsenal.
We don't have the money.
He's signed.
So he has 2 weeks to go from the missing piece to washed in there. Right?
Yeah. We don't need him anyway. We've got Eze, we've got Madueke, we've got Trossard, we've got Martinelli, we've got Saka. Yeah, we've got players that can play in all this. Why would we go and do 65 million on him?
What's the point?
Chelsea got a load of
taking a week to turn him into a sport.
I want to try and bring Marie in. Marie, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, Marie.
Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be there. You know, I'm so honored. Thank you so much.
No, it's always a pleasure.
Big up, girl.
My other chief mod is Marie. I always think women are the best ones. They've got more, how can I say, subjective brains, I think.
Of course we have.
We're here to protect the community, you know.
Marie's the best, man.
That is true. Marie, give me your breakdown.
Well, first of all, I wanted to start with all of you guys, because I don't think you guys get the credit that you deserve. So that's something I want to do, if it's okay with you, yeah?
Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, you know, I wanted to say that, you know, you guys are one of the best people I've met since I moved to the UK. Like, I've never met any of you, but I feel like, you know, you guys always check on me. You guys always, you know, there for me. It's not only about Arsenal, it's about on the human level, because we respect each other, and you guys are exceptional. So, you know, Mali, Mr. Jess,
Bless up, Frenchie. Bless up, mate. Always.
Aaron, Sean, every morning, I'm there, it's something that I'm looking forward to it every morning because as you're aware, I'm not at my best at the moment. So, you guys are very, very helping me out with this, mental health wise, motivation wise. So, I'm so grateful. Kenny is a legend. You understand? He's another level, this man, the respect I've got for him, what I learned from
Thank you,
him,
Ray.
I can't, describe it. How can I describe you? So, I can't, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful to be part of it. And anything I can do to help anyone, because I'm not working at the moment, I'm more than happy to spare some time to help out with anything you guys need to do with the channels or anything like that, that will give me even more motivation, to keep myself busy. And, I'm so grateful for everything. I will never be saying it enough,
Pleasure.
Bless up to you.
And then North, baby North as well. I need to big him up, baby North. My baby North, man. I'm coming to Barca next year. You're gonna see, man.
Good luck with that one. Just these super chats. We'll get more questions, man. Lawrence, big up, Lawrence, my friend. Name any other profession that keeps someone in a job for 6 years when they haven't done the job they've been paid to do. Yeah, yes, mate. That is a fact. Big up, Gooner SC, mate. Thank you for your super chat as well. I hope we used the correct ball tonight. Yes, of course. The last year it was all down to the football. You're not like these players do use different footballs all the time.
Which is funny, actually, Jez, because the ball that we blamed last year is actually the Premier League official ball this year.
Yes, this year. Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Funny that we're top of the league with it. Funny that.
I know, it's weird, isn't it? They must have learned how to kick a football. I don't know. I don't get it. Hey up, Andy, mate. Hope you're well. Merry Christmas to all. Is Eze starting tonight?
Yeah, the team's in, Jez, if you want me to read it out.
Yeah, hang on. Let me just
do
it.
Hang on. Topside's put it in there.
Big up, GFC. Thank you, mate, for your super chat. Lawrence the Pen. Thank you, mate. Scraping a win against a team that has less points than a triangle. Oh well, yeah.
Come on,
that was funny, man.
Than a triangle. That's probably the best one I've come out with this year, actually. It's not going to win you a title. True. That is fact. That is fact. Yeah, go on, Shano.
Yeah, well, obviously, Hincapié is injured because he's not in the squad, and amazingly, he's rested Royce. Royce is on the bench, but of course, no Ethan whatsoever. So we have Kepa, Timber, Saliba, Calafiori, Lewis Skelly, Norgard, Marino, and Eze in midfield. Madwakey, Jesus, Martinelli. Now, I just with the Jesus starting. I can't remember who it was. A part of me says it was Stricto, but one of them on a panel, and they all nodded and agreed that Jesus wouldn't start until about February when he came back from injury there recently. They said, no, he'll edge him in. He'll come off the bench for 10, 15 games. Well, he's starting already. Jesus is starting already.
And what they'll do is they'll say, but he scored a hat-trick against Palace this time last year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And if you notice there, Saliba starting again when he's told us factually that he's risked him for the last two games.
Well, he has no one left. He's flogged everybody else into the ground. This guy's a lunatic, man.
Why isn't Salmon starting at right back and Timber starting?
It should be Nichols. In.
Yeah, what's happened to him, by the way?
I don't know. Maybe he's got an attitude problem, guys, or something like that. Salmon's on the bench anyway. Nichols has been done in with. You know what I mean?
Shane, to be fair, I see Ethan on the bench. He is on there in the bench.
No, so I said he's on the bench. I said he's not starting again.
Sorry. I thought you said he was. I thought you said he's nowhere to be seen. Apologies.
Nowhere to see in the starting lineup. He's got to start. I'm sure he's got to start.
Well, why is Madwakey not? Oh, Madwakey's on the bench.
Madwakey's starting.
Oh no, he's starting. He's starting.
Yeah.
Happy days. Cool.
Fair play. I would have.
No doubt he'll go and bag a couple of goals and get benched for the next two games and not.
But he better not shoot from outside the box because you know how to do that.
That's the way our setup works, man. Hey, Jezza, can you ask Lee? You can ask him yourself. Why he despises English football heritage, pre-prem, and sucks off real beasts. They won a competition 5 times in a row. Aston Villa won 7 FA Cups before the 1920s.
Fantastic.
Does this guy know that he needs to Google the word heritage.
Yeah, let me break down modern history then. Yeah, in the last decade, Real Madrid have won more trophies than Arsenal Football Club in their entire history, mate. Yeah, and they've won 6 Champions Leagues or 5 Champions Leagues in 10 years. Hold that.
Yeah,
hold that.
Can you not like both as well? I mean,
no, you're not allowed because Liga
not
rates La Liga and Liga says Savio's a good player. It's all my fault, innit? It's all my fault. The Premiership.
Blame it all on Lee.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I get the same when there's an injury. Oh, you're glad now, so just so you can say you were right. No, I'm the one that constantly says, please rotate. I'm begging you to because I don't want to see injury. Oh, you're glad now you got an injury. Jeez.
Eddie and Katie are starting up front with Mateta, by the way.
Eddie.
Yeah, Pino's starting on the wing. Lerma, Wharton, Mitchell. Wait, are you gay? Lacroix. I don't know how to pronounce that. Richards, Camvot, and Benitez.
Now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Lacroix, yeah? Lacroix.
There we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But that midfield that we've got out there, that midfield we've put out there, they've got Mitchell, Wharton, and Lerma in midfield. We're going to get run through in that midfield.
Yeah, without a doubt.
But we've got Norgard. He's a smart signing.
Yeah,
sensible business.
Yeah, very
we better win this
sensible
game, mate.
business
I'm saying you, we better win this game.
Can I just ask Marie? Marie, did you like my when I turned the whole thing about the only time that a gal can say "we" the other day?
I saw that.
I was going to do when a gal said about what he said about he was giving because he was saying about how amazing it was when Arteta said about the stadium. So he said, I'm an Everton supporter. He admitted he was an Everton supporter in a press conference. I said, why aren't they jumping on this? Like, because Merson, remember he came out and said Merson shouldn't be allowed to say we when he thought he's a Chelsea fan. He shouldn't be allowed to say we. But when Arteta says he's an Everton fan, it's okay. But I was saying the only time that a gal can say we, he can't say we either. But the only time he can is when he's in France and someone says, you the Maple Leaf Mong, we. That's the only time he can say it.
When Marcus goes, wee.
Yeah. That's the only time he can.
My heart is I'm terrible at French. I mean, even though I try and do it, I'm shit. So I don't know what he's actually saying there. Noirmont guide. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, don't worry, Jez, it's fine.
Don't fucking know. But anyway, there we go. We move on from that one. One thing I will say, Lee, I've got to say,
tell me, Jez, up.
I do apologise for the early hours of the morning, man.
Why?
I jumped on your show.
It was Northside's show. It wasn't my show.
Northside.
I don't even know.
I was up and I woke up and I went, hang on it, they're still podding now? I saw all 3 of you on it.
Man, I was done. I haven't seen my mate Tell for such a long time. And then he rings me up and says, Jez, you fancy going to the 8 Ball? And I said, I haven't been there for about 3 years, man. And he said, come on, I'm going. I've got a taxi. I said, all right, pick me up. And so we ended up down at the 8 Ball down in Brighton. And fucking hell, it was fantastic. I won't lie. It's only a small club. It's all amateur acts. But some of the acts last night were off this planet. There was this lady.
The best ones though, Jez, isn't they? The little random ones.
There's this black lady, and she was. It's a blues club. It's a blues club, and this woman's voice, man, was just like you just sit there and go, "Oh." It was incredible, and she was probably only about, I don't know, 24, 25. But man, could she sing? Some of the guitar players, I mean, you know, I like guitar and all that. I was watching these people. There's one guy there who was about 18. And I was like, how the hell can you play like that? Like, I've been playing all my life. I haven't got 10% of you. And I'm thinking, wow. And it was funny, but we did have it. We did hit it a bit. We did a bottle of Jack Daniels between us. The old rock star drinks, the old rock, Jack Daniels or Coke. It was a great night, and I haven't seen Tell for so long, and it was good. It was a good giggle. And after Lee's show, I went to bed and got up about 5 o'clock tonight. But hey, it is Christmas. We're allowed to do it.
Absolutely.
Not a problem. Kenny.
Sorry. Oh, sorry, Ken.
Kenny, what do you think of that team lineup tonight, mate?
No, I actually didn't include Eze or Norgard, but I did think that Madueke would play and Martinelli would play. I thought Gyökeres might start up top. I didn't know about Capier's injury at all, but he's off. He's picked an half and half team. He knows he needs his trophy, but he knows he needs a strong team against Brighton and obviously Aston Villa, because he knows what Brighton, even though they've got injuries, at least they play attacking football, so they will give us a bit of trouble. Aston Villa, he needs his best team against Aston Villa, so he needs the League Cup, but he knows that he can't afford to losing any momentum in the league. That's why he's picked this team. But he's praying that Eze has a world year today, and he's praying that Jesus, scores a few goals, so he doesn't have to bring his big boys on.
True. Yeah, true. Aaron, what do you think of that lineup, mate? You happy with it?
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of similar-ish to the one I picked on my show last night, to be fair. Obviously, the Nkapie thing, I didn't know about that. Does any of you boys know how long it's for, or is it literally just sort of happened and we don't know the extent of the injury?
There's been rumours of it for a while. I think he's been injured for a couple of weeks.
Probably, yeah. I mean, he's been playing through it. The thing is like someone else has already alluded to, there's not really much else we can do unless we start playing youth players. And he can't really sort of do that with the need for this trophy, So there's not really much players. He's burnt them all out. It's like he's got the squad that he's been after for the 6 years, and he's carried on with the 11, 12 players at the start of the season, absolutely destroyed them. When they've gone down, he's brought players and absolutely destroyed them. And now there's no one else. The lineup almost picks itself, really, bar a couple of them. You'd expect him to put Madueke's in for the Sakas and Ede's into for the Odegaards, and I predicted that Jesus was going to start. But that aside, you're looking at sort of a team, that's very predictable today. He's given Declan Rice a rest, which I thought he should do. He's on the bench, which I think is fair enough. Should we sort of need? Should it be 1-0 towards the end of the game, 10 minutes left? I can appreciate him maybe bringing him on to shore it up. But, because of obviously it's a semi-final coming up, I can understand that to a certain degree. But I think, look, the way Crystal Palace have been playing, my worry is in the Premier League and in the Europa League, the last 3 or 4 games, they've not been good. They're coming back off the back of a bad result against Leeds. It's going to be totally different with this game because they know that this is a competition. Realistically, they've got a good chance of winning. You wouldn't put it past them going and doing this tonight. I wouldn't put it past them getting to the final. We've already seen that they can handle the likes of Manchester City in the final because they've done it last year. So look, my worry is even though they've been on a bit of a patchy form for the last 3 or 4 games, they want this competition. And I can see Glasner wanting this competition. And I don't think we're going to see anywhere near a poor performance like they put against against Leeds. Should this be enough at home? Yes, I'd worry a little bit more if it was at Selhurst. Because a tight game, can be totally changed by one silly little moment in the game, and then their fans get them right on it. Then the momentum all of a sudden builds. So I'm quite glad that it's at the Emirates tonight. I'm not expecting a massive win. I am expecting a win, maybe a 1-0 or a 2-1, but I expect a tight, close game, and it'll be interesting. We need to win this competition. There's no excuses left. He's got to put some silver on that table. It's as simple as that. He's got no option to. And I think it'd be a fantastic thing for this squad to actually win as a unit. Because who was it? Barbacoa, Saka, I think, and he won exactly a massive fixture. Or Martinelli maybe at that FA Cup winning squad. None of them have won together as a team. And they've been together for a team for quite a while. Let's not add. They haven't been patched together over the last year or two. A lot of these players have played together 4+ years. They need to start winning something. They need to get something over the line. And more desperately for Mikel Arteta, he needs to. It's interesting one, but
I'll ask Shane this one, man. I'll ask you this, man. Kepa will cost us the game. Are you surprised that he's playing tonight? I'm not, actually.
Do you know what? I thought he might go with Raya if he had to been forced to put like a Salmon or someone in, he would have. But I think that he's got some of the players there. And that's right as well. 100 match for Jesus tonight, the Christmas PR. That's of course what they're doing. But Kepa, I've never trusted that guy. I mean, I've always had the belief, especially with a keeper, if you were going to be good, you would have been at this stage. You know what I mean? Like it was a weird signing for me from the start, but I suppose he has to play at some point. But yeah, I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it's because he thinks it might go to penalties or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. But when just to touch on what Aaron was saying about Palace, like they are a cup team now under Glasner. That's what he's going for this season. I mean, if he was to finish this season with another trophy and then walk away, there should be a statue built to the guy. They never had a trophy before. He could leave with 2 trophies. I think they will get the Conference League. I put a tenner on them at the start. They were the favourite. It's not like a genius that I saw what they do. But what he's done, which is clever, is he's looked at the Conference League and said, right, I can make 10 changes, 11 changes every single game in the group stage because I'm just playing loads of part-timers. We probably won't get into the automatic playoffs, but so what? We'll lose as much as we win, but we'll still qualify. That way I can concentrate on the league for the first half of the season. And it seems silly saying after they won a cup, but make sure we're safe because you never know with teams. You can get dragged into it, especially the hangover of having won when you're a small team. He's blasted them up the league. He knows deep down they're not going to maintain a Champions League spot. I think their players have started more than anybody else in the league. But if you add it up over season, I think we have because they make so many changes for Europe. What he's done now is he's gotten them safe enough. Well, they're completely safe now. He can say, I still think they'll finish about 10th now. I think they're going to start dropping off because they will concentrate on, obviously, if they get through tonight, now they're thinking, right, League Cup, FA Cup, Conference League. If we just concentrate in the Cups, we could win one of them. I'll go out with Legend. Gahey can leave at Legend, and that's what he's going to do. So I do fear them tonight. I really do. And Aaron said about playing at Selhurst Park. I fear them away from home because we're going to have to come out, and all of our defenders are... It's so sad saying this, and I said it to Views the other day before the Everton game. I said 1.3 billion spent, and I'm worried about balls over the top. You know what I mean? Like that's a madness to me that the most basic tactic can do us in, and we've seen it with Wolves, we've seen it with City, we've seen it. If you play a ball over the top with us, if our line pushes up and you play a ball over the top, these defenders are so ruined with injuries that by the time they turn and chase back, if you have a Mateta or someone running onto it, or even an Eddie and Kedia,
look at Ben White.
I'm so worried.
Look what happened to him with a ball over the top.
That's what I mean.
From it.
That's what I mean. Like, and like I saw Zubamendi pass out a couple of defenders when that ball went over the top when White went out. Yeah. So I do worry about a ball over the top. I think that they're just going to sit in and then just play it over the top and counter attack us. And I just think it's ridiculous at this point that I'm worried about a lower team playing a ball over the top. But that's what we have to worry about. So I'm not overly confident. I mean, Norgard tracking back if a ball's played over the top. Saliba, who's not fully fit. Calafiori will probably still go wandering, even though he's at centre back. Lewis Skelly goes wandering. This is not a done thing. And with Timber having to play, I still would have played Josh Nichols. When I did a team this morning, I said, well, the first thing I did was just take out Rice, Saka, Timber, and Saliba, and then I pick my team, regardless of who I'm bringing in. I just don't want them near it. And then people say, oh, but you're saying that we need to win the League Cup. Yeah, you're damn right. We should be winning it. I want us to be able to rest and win it. City did it 4 times in a row while winning other things. So if we're this big club that everybody claims, I want changes tonight, which he's done, and I want a guaranteed win because we should have the squad to do that. I get it with the defense being a bit patchy and stuff like that he has to, or feels he has to play certain players. I do understand that. I really do. But right back, I think you can get away with it. Just throw Nichols or something in. Just give Timber a rest. But we'll see what happens. But I am not overly confident. Overly confident at all.
I want to ask this. I'm going to come to Marie first, then Mama Flossie. Right, ladies, give me your interpretation on this. Why is it at Arsenal Football Club, we seem to continually, and this has been going back a few years now, we continually have these bloody injuries. Marie, what's your take on this?
Well, personally, I think it's a lot to do with Arteta, how he's managing the team, how he's managing this player. This is not good enough. Very, very, very. You can see that he's new to the job, that you can see that this is not normal, That is a pure, is a disgrace. I'm sorry to say,
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Team management, I think, is one of the worst I've ever seen in my life, I played football myself. I was 14-year-old, yeah. I've never seen this in my life at the very low level, I've never seen that. Do you understand? Like, this is a pure disgrace.
Yeah, I totally agree. Big up the Arsenal Centre. Big up the Elite Panel. I met with Mark Hughes at the Village Hotel in Watford on Saturday. I was there to watch the game as they have a pub on the ground floor. Nice one. He went to bed at half time, bored as fuck. Yeah, Mama, look, I don't get it. Right, Arsenal Football Club. Surely we've got professional physios and all this and all that and all the top flight. What is it with Arsenal? We have all these bloody injuries. I don't get it. I really don't understand. What's your interpretation?
I don't get it either, Jez. It seems, and I don't know for true, but it seems like players are pushed and pushed and pushed. Saka always looks as if he's limping when he comes off the pitch, yet he's always back on. I don't know, is that just something because his legs are aching? If I'm not mistaken, a few years ago, Kenny Ken said the training pitch was very hard that they trained on. So I don't know if that has something to do with it. That's always stuck in my mind, that if they're training on a really, really hard pitch, they're going to get muscle strains and slight tweaks and everything. But I just think it's weird that you get all these injuries all the time. And I just think it's the constant pushing of the players being made to play the way, because Arteta seems as if he's a bit of a control freak, if I'm honest. And wanting them on the pitch, he wants his best team on the pitch for every game, and it doesn't matter whether you've got a sore leg or a bad back or your shoulders are aching, you're out there, which is what, even a slight muscle strain, it's going to aggravate it. And I just think that's what it could be. And I think the physios and that are letting the players down by saying they're fit to play.
Kenny, right? We've talked about this in the past, yeah? To me, I think it goes deeper. I just think it's pure arrogance by the manager that we've seen it where in games, and you've been there. I saw it happen at Brighton when he did it with Partey. Partey turned up, went to the touchline, and he was holding his thigh and saying that he obviously knew he'd pulled something or he'd tweaked something, and Arteta just pushed him back on. Now, if you've got any decency as a manager, I don't have the right way of saying it, but surely if you know you've got a player that's breaking down, right, you're going to say, all right, come off, I'll take you off, or give it a minute, see how you feel, and then I'm taking you out. Because look, if you've got a car that's misfiring, or the engine's gone all lumpy, you stop and you get out, and whether you're a mechanic or not, it don't matter. You're going to think, oh, this ain't right. I need to call somebody out here, because you don't keep driving it, do you? Unless you're like my wife, who once blew an engine up by doing that, because she kept going, thinking, oh, it'll be right, I'll get me home, and blew the engine up completely. But Kenny, what is it? Is it the training? Is it the way Arsenal train the players, or is it just go on?
It's the Premier League. It's the way we play in this league and the way he prefers to play. And he doesn't like using his. He likes using his first team players. Especially like his core team, Saka. That team's Saka's team. Then you got Declan Rice, has got to play because he gives us energy. No other player can do what Declan does. Saliba, Gabriel, obviously the partnership he likes. Odegaard, he's main man in the midfield. You think about that spine. That spine's got to play all the big games. And that's the situation. Like when they're in the red zone, there's problems. Arteta hasn't got a clue about red zones. Whatever, my thoughts on Aston Villa. I turn against him. One thing he was always mindful of was red zones. When a player was in a red, he was always reluctant to play him. He had a fallout at Henry before the Spurs game in December 2006 when Henry wanted to play. But, Wenger said he couldn't play because he was in a red zone. Henry went off, to press and said he was ready to play, but he doesn't know he's not playing, and Wenger wasn't happy with him. and that's the thing. Arteta's got to learn how to trust his, your Eze's, your Madueke's, your Wanyeri's. You've got to trust your Norgards, all those players, your Goycrest even. Because if he doesn't trust them, then what will happen is that those players will be running the ground, they'll get injuries, and then you'll find that because they're not getting enough games with us, it doesn't look the same. We look a different team without our best players, but he doesn't know how to keep them fresh.
True, that is fact. I'll just do a couple of comments here that I think. Hang on, where are we? Where we gone? Yes, big up Lawrence, man. Again, scraping a win against a team that has less points than the Triangles. Yeah, you said that one, man. Yeah, we said that. Also, Hayes says H192. The way you lot are talking, we were in a relegation battle. No, that's not what we're saying. We're not saying that at all. That is not. And big up Pat Tate. Big up Pat. Cheers, you're a legend, man. Mate, big up for everything. Big up, mate. Big up. And of course, we've got the Grinch. The Grinch is in the chat. Thank you, mate, for your super chat for saying that, because you didn't have to. Grumpy old pricks, mate. Yeah, well, yeah. I don't think we are, but hey, thanks for your super chat anyway. Have a nice Christmas.
They're the nice, positive fans, them ones, Jez. They claim to be lovely and positive, yet they super chat that. Madness, isn't it?
It is really. Big up Mike, Web 86. Big up Jez on the panel. Big up, mate. Hope you have a lovely Christmas, my friend. Yeah, it's I don't fucking get it, man. I don't get it. It's just madness what people come out with. The fact is that I've always said this, right? If you can't have an adult debate, right, and I'll come to Lee on this one, because Lee's the best at these sort of things, right, without people getting the right, is the fact that if you're adult enough and you actually can debate about things, then it should never be a problem. Yeah, you may not agree. You may disagree. I don't always agree with Lee. I don't always agree with Kenny. Kenny the other night made a comment, and I was like shaking my head, and Kenny said, "Oh, Jez, don't agree," and I was like, "No, I don't." But you don't have to fall out about it, right? You don't have to be rude about it. I mean, a certain gentleman on another show last week, him and I went toe to toe, and God Almighty, you'd think, what's your problem? What is your problem? Because that guy got so much hate about it. I can't agree with what he said, and he won't agree with what I said. And we probably were rude to each other. And I'll be the first to admit it, because I will always put my hand out of friendship. He threw my hand of friendship away, so I went in on him. Lee, what is it that people just do not have this cognitive ability to have an adult fucking discussion? Sorry for swearing.
Because most of them are thick, Jez.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, they know you're right on this, manager. They're desperate for clout, desperate to get on certain channels. Yeah, and if they're not trying to get on these channels, they're just looking to boost their following. Yeah, and most of these people are stupid, Jez. Like, let's just be real with it. Listen, you can sit there and disagree with somebody, yeah, right. But when you and this is the thing, yeah. When I go on these shows, which I ain't been bothering to, because I can't be asked to argue with them, yeah. Because at the end of the day, if 6 years worth of being like not winning anything, yeah, they can't wake up to that, and they're too far gone, innit? Yeah, like, why you have to really question when these people start supporting this football club. Yeah, because they'll bang on about, is yours gouged? Yeah, cool. Is yours gouged? Yeah, that was 20 years ago, mate. 22 years ago in the summer. Yeah, so did you actually support Arsenal then? Like, really? Because they have basic knowledge of a 5-year-old on football. Yeah, they don't know half the stuff about this football club. Yeah, they don't want to learn about the football club. And that's why I don't bother arguing with them anymore, Jez. Yeah, and the thing is, like, when I sit and debate with people, I will always put my opinion across with fact-based evidence. They do it on emotion. Yeah, they don't think, they feel. Yeah, I actually think about, hang on a minute. Yeah, cool. Maybe that, yeah, okay, maybe that. Oh, okay, let me fact check that. Yeah, and then when I do my shows, yeah, people in my chat every day cuss me out. Yeah, take the piss out of me when I say Savio's this or Welbeck's better than Salah and this and that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Salah ain't looking too good now, is he? And Welbs is doing all right. But either way, when it comes down to Arsenal Football Club, it's on facts, Jez. Yeah. And people don't like facts. They like comforting lies. Yeah. Which is why the world is in a fucking shit state anyway. Yeah. But that filters into football as well. Yeah. People would rather be lied to. Yeah. I put a tweet out yesterday. Somebody replied to it today. I seen the tweet earlier. Let's see if I can find it real quick and read this bullshit out to you. Yeah? This is where we're at with football, yeah? This is where we're at with our football club. Let's see if I can quickly find it. Right, hang on. There it is. Is that it? Hang on. Why can't you never find it when you want?
That's the way it is, man. That's the modern world.
Yeah, I can't find it. It was something to do with if we don't win or something, he was saying. Yeah, then at least we've had some good moments throughout the season, and we can get pleasure out of them moments. Yeah, if it doesn't lead to anything at the end of the season, we'll never forget them moments. Yeah, brother, go on. Yeah, exactly. What moments? Well, we beat Real Madrid 5-1. Yeah, we beat Man City 5-1. Yeah, cool. What did it lead to, mate? It was just a good night out. Well done. Yeah.
Why went there 3 days later, man?
You have to ask these people as well, right? What year they started supporting the club. Now, most of them started supporting the year we won a trophy. But now it's not about trophies anymore. Yeah, now it's not about trophies anymore. So why are you supporting the club? Yeah, some of you guys go to games, yeah? Right? And some of the people in the chat go. Bro, it is literally, they're not interested in the result. The result is a side issue. Unless it's we've beat Real Madrid or we beat City. Yeah, if we go out the cup tonight, they're all going, our shit cup. Don't want that anyway. We've got bigger fish to fry. We want the majors. I see it the other day. It's not just Arsenal. This happens with every club. Yeah, Judge Mo's apparently an Inter fan, sitting there the other day, yeah, saying, it don't matter, we're out of that cup. And why the fuck are you watching it then? If people don't want to, if people don't want this cup, this trophy, it's a shit cup. We don't want that. Why are you watching the game tonight then? Why are you traveling down to the ground tonight then? Yeah, why don't you let somebody else who wants to be there, wants the trophy, get the ticket? Yeah, and the thing is, you can pick most people's arguments apart because the more they talk, the more they trip themselves over. When you're not talking facts, you're talking in riddles. You're talking from emotions rather than facts and compulsively lying day in, day out. Yeah, you're always going to forget what you said. Whereas if you're telling the truth, you can never forget what you said. It was the truth.
True.
Yeah, that's my penny's worth anyway.
Hey, you're right, mate. You are right. I'm just going to go through this. Pat's in the house.
Proper. Go on, Pat Tate.
Proper Millwall. Well,
but no, it's true though, man. The people think they don't. They feel they don't think.
Yeah, it is true. It is true. They have no cognitive ability. I love that term. My sister taught me that.
It's fucking fun.
It's one of them things. But hang on. Let me just do this one. Where are we? Big up, mate. The way you're talking. No, we've done that. We've done that one.
A relegation battle. Can I just quickly answer that? Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, go on.
H192 in the chat. Bless up for the super chats to Joseph's channel. Yeah. If the manager don't win anything this season, Kill's over. Touch wood, he done. Yeah. Gets sacked or leaves. Who do you want as the next manager? Because I get this all the time. Oh yeah, you're talking like this. Oh, we're top of the league. You never think we're top of the league, mate. We're 8 points clear and he never won it. When Man City have been in an actual title race, they have never lost an actual title race.
The thing is, I don't get
the 2 seasons Liverpool have won it. They ain't been in the title race.
What I don't understand, I'll come back to this in a minute, Lee. I'll just do these super chats. Big up Martin, man. Big up Jez and the panel. Thank you, mate. Have a great Christmas, mate. We've got a nice one here from the Yeti. Merry Christmas, you realistic old pricks. Nice one, Yeti. Thank you, mate, for that.
No, I'm glad you never mentioned the 2 stars again, Jez.
Don't start on that one. We'd be there for that 2 hours. Big up, Yeti, mate. Yeah, and I like it, the fact you give me £2, mate, to call me a nonce. Yeah, that's cool.
Merry Christmas, mate.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you. Big up views on sport, man. Big up to you, man. I hope you have a great Christmas. Thank you for your super chat. Big up the panel and chat. Merry Xmas. And question here. Jez, you put this comment up for Lee. Been watching your channel since the January transfers shows in 2019. Got me through some low times. And this year I was in the 0.1 your channel with 1,100 vids watched. Thank you, mate.
Wow, bless up to you. He's watched 1,100 of my videos this year.
Yeah. There you go.
hell.
There you go.
Bless up to you, brother. Appreciate that, man. And hopefully you're all good, mate. Merry Christmas.
You see, the thing is, I don't think everything that is said is bullshit. I think it's fact based, and all that. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up because it's Christmas and I've got things to do. I've got I've got the daughters and the grandkids coming back in a bit from a bloody pantomime, so they're going to be hyped up on ice cream and shit, and all that dramas. Thanks for that, wife. Lovely. Enjoy it. No. Shano, mate, I hope you have a great Christmas. Have fun with your 12 guests. And I wish you the very best, my friend. What are you doing at Christmas, my friend?
No, big up for having me on. Big up to everybody on the panel. It's lovely to be on with Marie and Mama Flossie for the first time. Absolute legends in the house. And of course, the wonderful chat. Yeah, I'll be doing normal morning stream tomorrow. That's it. I will do one on Christmas morning just to keep up the streak. And I will be reading A Christmas Coward. It's a story I've written about a certain manager on Christmas Day who Ebenezer Arteta. I'll be reading about Ebenezer Arteta where he meets the ghost of Christmas past and stuff, and Miguel will be the ghost of Christmas future because he has big long fingers and shit like that. But I'll be ripping that up tonight, so I'll be reading that out on Christmas morning. But yeah, man, I'll be back tomorrow morning for the usual full Irish, and then we'll have a full Irish brunch on Christmas morning. I'll have it set for 11:30 because I'm out delivering at 9 in the morning. After I'll get up with the kids about 7:30ish if they get up now. They're teenagers now, and then I go out for 2 hours to deliver food to old people that don't have anybody to deliver food to them or to bring them. So I'll be doing that for a couple of hours, and then when I get back, then I'll do a stream. So it's set for 11:30, but if I'm late, I'll put up a post or something like that. But I should be back in time to do it. But I'll be definitely on at some point on Christmas morning, just for an hour or so.
Fair play, man, and I respect the fact that you go out and help out the local community as well, delivering meals and all that sort of stuff. So I respect you for that one. AFC's proctologist, Dr. Seymour, hope you're well, man. Okay, got both hands back. Mad work at the renal centre today. Big up Jezza, Shano, Kenny, Ken, Aaron Lee, Marie, and Mama Flossie, and Not Sure. And big up the chat. Big up, man. I hope you have a great Christmas, my friend. Yeah, Jeff, we grew up wanting success. Fans today want the latest merchandise. Fact.
Yeah. They got plenty of it.
Yeah, every month.
Yeah. After every loss.
You can do certain channels and buy snide, and they promote it on their channels, which I think is a fucking joke, personally, but there we go. Big up Hackney, Bronx, Greek God. Big up all the panel legends, real ones involved, being on channels with Jez and Kenny, Ken, and Shane, real Bredon. Thank you, mate. Have a great Christmas, my friend. Before I come to Mama, Scott says Arsenal should spend in January. Man City will.
Man City are pretty much done deal. Done deal is not a complete deal, though. But Fabrizio's tweeted out saying that Man City are pushing forward with the Semenyo deal.
Yeah.
And Chelsea are pulled out of
it. Big up to long-haired Jetty, man. Poor lad needs a life. Yeah, well, there's a lot of people who need to get a life, mate. They need to find a woman, poor boy.
No. Don't let them find any women, mate. We don't need any more mutants being put on this planet. We've got enough already, mate.
Yeah, very true. Yeah.
20,
Mini mutants.
41 says Merry Christmas.
Sterilized.
There's elite panel and chat. Big up, man. I hope you have a great time. Mama, what are you doing at Christmas? What's happening? What's occurring?
It's very quiet. Me and the hubby and the 3 dogs. That's it. No children, no grandchildren, no nothing. Just us.
Oh.
I know. Off to my sons on Boxing Day, though, so I'm looking forward to that.
Children, can I send them up to you?
Yeah, by all means. I don't like a quiet
St. Stephen's Day. St. Stephen's.
You can have my 2 and all if you want.
Yeah, send them up.
I've got 12 coming for dinner, man. I've got to cook.
Oh my God, no. Long gone are the days when I used to do that. 15 and 17 for lunch. No, just me and him to this year.
That'd be nice.
There aren't enough people I like to have 12 members for dinner at my house. I pretty much detest the vast majority of my family, so it's nice and easy. Just cook for 2 people.
Well, I'm all right. I'm the same. Mine would be packed out if I hadn't fallen out with about 80% of them. You know what I mean? It's only the 12 left to still talk to me, coming, man. 4 of them live here. Yeah.
It's Jez, don't skip the truth message. To be honest, Arsenal are shit. They are shit. I'll admit it, mate. I'll be the first one to say they are shit.
We say it all the time, bro.
I tell you the truth, mate, every day of the week. Lee, my friend, Mr. Scrooge. What are you doing for Christmas, mate?
I actually don't know yet. I might go in Barcelona, see Northside.
Oh, cool.
I don't know when to go though. I don't know when to go tomorrow. Go Christmas Day because they actually have trains running on Christmas Day. Yeah. Boxing Day or after. I don't know. Not sure. I don't know. If I don't go, then well, either way I'll be working. Even on Christmas Day I'll be streaming. I might even do a Saudi Pro League watch along on Christmas Day, and then I'm going out for a Chinese if I stay here on Christmas Day. That's how I'm rolling this year. That's how I'm rolling. But if I don't stay here, then I'll be in Barca.
So you're gonna go for Chinese, have a bit of turkey, mate? You know.
Nah, I don't really. I like turkey when I cook it. Jez, I've got to go. My daughter's calling me. Yeah.
Yeah, go
Bless
on,
up to everyone. Bless up to the whole panel. I've got to go. Yeah. Love to you all. Merry Christmas.
See you later. Love you.
Take care.
See you later. Friend Cames. Sorry.
Kenny Kent, my old mate. What are you doing for Christmas, bro?
Well, tomorrow, my wife wants to go for a meal, a pub meal. And I think, oh God, yeah, well, yeah, definitely. Then, and then on Christmas Day, it's just going to be wife, family, going to be in-laws as well, and then I'm really jealous of my brother because he's going to have a sort of a Christmas dinner where they're going to have like Nigerian tucker, you know, all the rice, all the chicken, all the lamb. And I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, before I meet my maker, I've got to make sure I have one of them before, you know what I mean? I need that kind of tucker. Don't get me wrong, I love the traditional tucker. I love the turkey with a bit of chicken, potatoes, Yorkshires, gravy. I love all the food. But yeah, I like that as well.
Get it locked in for next year, Ken, mate. That's it.
What's that?
Get it locked in for next year.
Oh, I don't know, man. You haven't met my wife. She's used to. We got to spend it together because I know she want to do the traditional thing. So, as I said before, I meet me maker. I've got to make sure I have that food.
Meet your maker. You got fucking years, man.
I know that's the worry. That's the worry. I can only look at it and him sending me photos of the food.
Right. All right. You have a great Christmas, my friend.
Thank you.
Big up DimC93 has become a YouTube member. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much indeed. Aaron, of course, you've got the young ones. So you're gonna have a good day.
Yeah.
Little
kids. Got 2 kids, Jez, and my daughter's birthday's on the 29th as well. So very, very costly, but we love it nonetheless. You know, we take the Christmas decorations down and put all the birthday ones up for her. But yeah, you know, it'll all be good. You know, looking forward to spending a bit of time with the kids and all of that. That's what it's all for when you when you become a parent and that, you know, you live for that stuff, man. And I love every minute of it, watching the kids be buzzing on Christmas Day. They love it. So I'm looking forward to it, man. And obviously, Jez, cheers for inviting me on. Always a pleasure. Shane, Kenny, Lee, that's just gone. Mama, of course, as always. It's great to share a screen with you. And Marie as well for the first time. Hope there'll be many more appearances from you, Marie, my dear. And as well the chat. Everyone, hopefully, have a fantastic Christmas. You know that. Come on.
Happy Christmas to all of you as well. Marie, Shane, Mama Flossie, Aaron,
you, Kenny.
and of course Lee.
Yeah, I mean, I love Christmas. I'm a bit of an old child like that. Big up to Laszlo Lotov. Thanks for joining, mate. Thank you for joining. You're always welcome. Big up, Mama, saying thank you to and Merry Christmas to everybody. Marie, what are you doing for Christmas, Marie?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be with my 2 kids. We're gonna have the best Christmas ever. I spent arm and a leg, so you know they got to be grateful, is it? So yeah, I can't wait. I'm so excited. For once, I'm not working as well. Usually, I work Christmas, so it's gonna be a very, very good one. So Merry Christmas to all of you. All the blessing, the health, the happiness. That's all we need.
Yeah, big up to you. I hope you have
Big
a
up.
great time as well.
Thank you.
Big
Big
up.
up Scott, man. Hincapi out with shoulder injury. Unbelievable. Yeah, we can't make it up. Big up Tony, mate. Hope you're well. Even Jez, Aaron, Shane, Kenny, Ken, and the lovely Mama Flossie and Marie. Big up to you, Tony. Hope you have a great Christmas, my friend. Let's hope West Ham do better for you, man. The Yeti is saying, I'm eating the next door neighbour for Christmas dinner. I'm not having another year of his shit. Oh, well, that's well. I hope you enjoy, mate. I hope you're going to have some roast spuds with him as well. You know what I'm saying?
All the trimmings.
Yeah,
All the trimmings.
everything else.
Slow cook now. You have to slow cook. So.
Yeah, on a spit in the garden. You know what I'm saying? Big up Prom Ice. I'm going to watch this later tonight, Jez. I'm late. Don't worry about it, man. Everybody's got something to do. You know what I'm saying? If I've missed any chats, I do apologise. But we've got to jump out of here because we've got the game coming up. And I know Kenny and Aaron and Shano will want to get across and watch that. So I'm going to say it's been a great year. Thank you to everybody for your support this year, getting me over 10K subs. It's been an honour. It's been a pleasure. I will try and stream more next year, but unfortunately, it's not. This to me is a hobby. It's not a job. So I'm not that, active as other people should be. But big up, Tony, man. As you know, Jez worked tonight and tomorrow night. Yeah, bless up, mate. Bless up. That's your shit, that is. Marino captain tonight. Wow. Is he? Is he? We've already eaten those spuds, says the Yeti. And Jimbo from Mexico. Big up, mate. Merry Christmas, Marie, Jez, Aaron, Kenny, Flossie, and Shano. Big up, people. Right, we're going to wrap it. I'm going to do the outro. Everybody, please have a fantastic and safe Christmas. Enjoy yourselves, whatever you're doing, whatever you're eating. And wish you all the best. Have a great time. And have a very, very, very happy new year. And big up the Arsenal. Come on, the Guns tonight. We got to get it over the line for the Palace. We need to win some silverware, as Aaron said. It's time we've got that. Yeah, it is time. It's time. And I think, before I shut up and when we all go away, I think if Arsenal actually win that trophy, then it might give them a bit more confidence to actually think,
100%.
yeah, we can actually fucking win. Big up Stephen, man. Big up. Merry Christmas, guys. Anyway, we're out of it. I'll do the outro. Take care of Mama, Marie, Shano, Kenny Ken, Aaron. You're all legends to me. Fantastic. Thank you for your support. Mama and Marie, you're the best bloody mods out there in my book. And
Thanks,
Merci, Mr. Jez.
I hope you all have a great Christmas.
See everyone.
Take care.
Later.
Cheers.
Bye.
Righty.
Bye.
Christ, got Lionel Messi in the chat. There you go. See, there you go. That's how it works.
You've made it, Jez.
Ronaldo's there as well. Look.
I think he was. Yeah, he's a good mate of mine now, Ronaldo.
And they look like they're about to have a bit of fun with a bag of
Big
something.
bag of weed.
Yeah.
Have a good one. Have a good tug for Christmas. Anyway, we'll do the outro, people.